apart. First on Fox tonight, a presidential visit to the Rose City.
President Biden is in Seattle right now after leaving from Portland International Airport. We were there right as his plane took off. The president's speech in Portland took place at the Oregon Air National Guard base right alongside PDX. He talked about upgrades to the airport as an example of some of the changes that will happen through the $1 trillion infrastructure bill that he signed back in November. It was a quick trip. Air Force One touched down a little after 12:30 this afternoon and then took off a little before 5 p.m. Today's visit marked the first time in 7 years that a president of the United States visited the city of Portland.
Fox 12's Connor McCarthy joins us live from PDX tonight to give us a wrap-up of the president's visit and also what local union workers are saying about his speech. Connor.
Well, Wynn and Nora, President Biden's speech mainly focused on his landmark infrastructure bill and how those federal dollars will impact the state of Oregon. Now, some of that money will be used here at PDX. Now, talking about infrastructure also led him to talk about union jobs. I spoke to some of them this evening, and they tell me it's refreshing to hear the President of the United States actually talk about union workers.
At the end of the day, it's good jobs for things that are definitely needed.
Everyone that was there was pretty excited, and we were happy to see President Biden here in Oregon.
President Joe Biden's trip to Portland was short, but made an impact on union workers here in Oregon. Jason Fussell is the business manager for Iron Workers Local 29. He was in the audience during the president's speech and was able to speak to him about this infrastructure plan.
He pretty much expressed to me how the reason why he stands behind the unions is because of our training and our ability to do things at the top of the line and get jobs done on time and and on budget.
For Robert Camarillo, executive secretary for the Oregon State Building Trades Council, he was happy the president used the word union in his speech, a word Camarillo has seen presidents avoid using over the years.
It's something that we hear regularly now out of him, and he's not afraid to use it. He understands how important unions are to this country and how what role we play, in the building trades.
The president spoke for about half an hour, touting projects like a new runway at PDX that can withstand earthquakes and the push to replace the interstate bridge. He expanded his speech to the rest of the country, calling for the need of better water, roads, and railways to keep up with the rest of the world. But for union workers, it was nice to finally hear the leader of the free world talk to them directly.
It's kind of nice to actually hear them, hear that word union out of his mouth.
It feels really good. I think a lot of our members share the same feelings. They're all really excited to have President Biden there, not afraid to say the word union, not afraid to, mention us in his speech and acknowledge the work that we do and the value that, our members bring.
And we must build a better America. And a good place to start is right here in Portland.